And we're back. Welcome, guys, to another episode of the Baltazar Brothers podcast. I'm Miguel. I work at Netflix.
I'm Victor, and I like to make film and movies and stuff like that.
And on the last episode, we reacted to Get Out of My Store Part 1, and we are going to react to Get Out of My Store Part 2. Let's get to it.
Yeah, we're going to tap in, and if you haven't seen the first episode, make sure to tap in.
Yes.
And we'll put the link down below.
Absolutely.
Probably on the end also. So, let me just get a little screen record going.
Cool. Just click it. Yeah, there we go.
All right, we're live, bro. We're live.
Cool.
Let's tap in, bro. It's huge. Part 2. Make sure you watch Part 1 before you watch this.
All right. Some good stuff. So good.
What do you want? You get out of my
I love the music.
some Cheez-Its.
That was a good coach out there. Oh, there you go.
Seems like we're changing clothes on every cut.
Did Michael Lee shoot that?
No.
Michael Lee wasn't on that.
That ought to teach him. I need to take another dump.
Ooh, clean shot. Nice that Chinese. Same shot as last time. Oh, like how we specified weird specific findings. Oh my god, I have 3 points up. Oh, there you go. Oh. Wow, that one was more intense. That was bigger.
I'm just getting intense.
Oh my god, this is so good. He's just been through like a trauma. A stranger almost mugged him. Ooh. It's intense. He's reliving. Whoa. That's scary. Oh my god. Yo, you were focused, bro. That was really close. Like the camera's really close to your face. My only note would be that you should have gone 30 seconds more. Just tapping it. Oh, that would have been funny. That would have been like a Stephen Toast thing. Like a Toast of London kind of joke. Oh my god. Nice. Good stance.
I'll take you down. Want some? Get some.
Glad we're enjoying that.
Come on.
Setup here. Just showing him failing the comedy. nice fall. Oh snap! Here we go. Here we go. Whoa! Look at you, bro. Whoa! 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 Whoa!
That was pretty good.
Yeah, you'd have been a master swordsman.
I was pretty good back in my day.
Whoa! Look at that. Oh! Here you just went all out, bro.
With his dark, he's
And
training.
then here, I almost got hit. It wasn't that close, but I don't know. The almost
It's huge.
Is this the debut? Mr. ML?
Has to be. Has to be.
Please.
Got any beans? How did you get in here?
Granny Oolong!
Get out!
Michael Lee!
Okay.
Wait, wait, wait! You got some beans. I want you to do something. First. The beans. What do you want? Beans. Oh, here's
You're the sack of beans right here. The audience did not like that.
We were listening to what we were doing.
Yeah, I didn't know what I was doing.
Probably one of the first videos we were doing.
That was my first mistake. First big one.
What do you want?
I want to buy some beans.
I don't sell weed. I thought you liked these.
I thought you liked these.
Yeah, boss.
Look, I buy the beans or not.
Yeah, my star.
Beans!
That's Michael Lee. We used to babysit him.
Biggest of the big, huge.
And then there, look at that. She's there.
It's actually pretty scary if you think about it.
Yeah.
Wrong way.
Oh, this is great. This is a great shot right here.
Good tracking.
Like
Yeah.
really builds up this. Oh, look at that! Look at that! And also the timing too. Like Michael Lee, like so good. No training, no nothing. He knew.
Came in raw.
Wow. Oh, and then Manchitas. The soundtrack really elevates it too.
They're not here.
Uh-huh.
Aha! Hua!
I think that was his idea, right?
Mm-hmm. He wanted to do a lot of the Hawkeye stuff. I don't know why.
That was so
What
good.
are you doing?
Rattle.
Hi, Katniss.
Who's that?
Never mind. I'm Hawkeye.
What's that? It's Sola?
I'm Bison Four.
Mr. Juan? That's my cousin.
My beans! My beans! My beans! You are sick!
Oh my god. Gonna beat up a little kid. Whoa.
That's what
Dang.
he gets for messing with me.
He hit you with a sack of beans, bro.
And don't
That's
come
right.
back.
You tell him.
My store!
Thank you for my steal.
Took everything, man.
Oh my. Me, bro. Whoa, that's the fact that we went with the direction of like ending it like that. You know.
I think it was
Do you think it? Do you think this did a good job of topping the first one?
I think it did. In terms of story, composition was a lot better. Music selection was better. Obviously, all the things that we could have done and better, like the belt and like first thing first, the aspect ratio. I don't even know what's going on with the aspect ratio.
Yeah.
You see these kind of opaque black and then-
letterboxing, basically.
yeah, I don't even know what the export.
That's
was.
2 blacks right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
double lines. I don't even know what went down. Whole thing. Little things. It was just. I think. Is that Dad?
Where?
He's sitting right
Oh,
there.
he's right there. How snap.
Man,
he looks so confused.
Bro, and then you are like, she walked, like, there's so many cameos in the shot that weren't supposed to, like,
Yeah, I
remember
was-
when he opened the door, you were there, I was there.
Yeah.
Then
We didn't
I-
care. We
We
just.
did-
I think that added to like just the silliness of it, you know. Like, and also too, like certain times we shoot certain scenes like a day
Right,
after,
yeah.
and so like people will be wearing this like different shirts and stuff like
we
that.
had, like, 4 different apparels for the same day.
Exactly. Which I in the end, like, I just thought it was funny, you know. Like, it's just whatever.
Yeah,
Because this whole story is ridiculous, but like in the best way possible. And also, this is the debut of Michael Lee. He just added so much.
Look at that. Mystique. Beautiful. I think the story in itself was very well for how nutty it was.
Yeah.
If you put this in a major motion picture kind of camera setup and staging, I think it'll hold up to an extent.
It'd be a really good comedy, like a really good action comedy.
like an Adam Sandler type of comedy. Maybe.
Yeah.
Something super over the top.
Yeah, very ridiculous.
It's got to be like a Cat in the Hat type of comedy. I feel.
Yeah.
Nacho
just-
Libre almost. I think Nacho Libre would be beautiful.
Oh
with
my
this.
god! If like you actually had a store,
Mhm.
with like all the stuff in there, and then you had different locations because this is
Mhm.
all in the backyard. It'd be funny. I feel like the production value would really add to it.
Yep.
You know, if it's a really nice production value and the ridiculous story, it would really do a good
and then,
job.
yeah, and then a little bit of the practicality on some of the weird stuff, like the Katniss thing and stuff popping out of nowhere.
Yeah,
we might
yeah.
have to flush that out down the stretch.
Oh, of
but-
course, this would need like either an original soundtrack, or
Yeah.
picking like actual like mainstream songs. You know what I mean? Like something from the 2000s or whatever.
And it's kind of scary. Look, there she is. There's a shadow
Yeah,
of
she's
her
there.
going across.
Yeah.
But like you said, we didn't care. I think if you look into the depth of the story, it's actually very dark. He's training to stab, and inflict pain on these little girls.
Exactly.
And at that time, we didn't know we were just being silly. They were like the stuff we got away with in 2012.
I think
you want to get away with now, you know.
And I think this works. Like the story itself, works just because it's so silly and ridiculous, and just like the fact that your character just goes way over the top, and that's the point of it. The fact that he's training to basically hurt these little girls, like it just adds to this craziness. And it's comedy. That's basically it. Like we're not trying to send any like bad message. We're just
being silly on.
We didn't write any. We just made up as we went along.
as we went.
So like we're like, okay, are you gonna do part 2? Yeah, let's do part 2. What would happen after this? We just basically be like, what if this happened?
Some of the shot selection was good. Like it was no basic shots.
Yeah, certain screen direction is broken. And I feel like I could have implemented more shots in certain things because it's just basically like. But I guess it works in some cases where it just like certain shots are prolonged. Because if it gets too cutty, I think first of all I just didn't want to edit that much because I wanted to get these done as soon as possible. But then in this case I think it works. Like for example, like this shot lasts a good like 5-6 seconds.
Yeah, we knew nothing.
Longer than everything's more fast paced now in the industry, and so this is like nice just to see look like that.
Stay same shot.
Actually, no, this is probably like 10, 15
it's a
seconds.
deeper shot because it went all the way from the backside.
That's interesting. Like I never ever, because nowadays people are appreciating movies that actually hold their shots for longer, and I never thought of that. I just thought, hey, like I'm just filming these beats. See, like actually, no, this is probably 20 seconds.
No, there was 2 cuts. It might be.
No,
well,
this is all. This is all one shot, and then once you go to the door, that's like a good 20 seconds.
From the rag, yeah. Because this is one cut.
From okay, see.
Cut again. It might be.
We're at 10 seconds.
10. That's a deep shot. Was it really 20 seconds?
20,
Oh my
21,
God.
22, 3, 20, 24 seconds.
That's a deep shot, truthfully.
And it serves the purpose of the story. And again, none of this was intentional. I was just shooting what I had to shoot. But as a filmmaker, it's important to like really try to develop a deeper meaning when it comes to your shots. you can shoot stuff just to get the point across, but if you're able to understand your story and have your shots center around what the story is about, Parasite's the best example.
And there's double meanings in Parasite, and there's double meanings like right here.
It just adds to it, yeah.
She's talking about his beans, his nuts.
Yeah, that's a double entendre right there.
And then we got a shot of the shot of the beans right there.
Yeah.
Spilled beans there. He heard his beans.
Yeah, and it goes in on his beans.
And that's all he really cares about.
He heard his beans, and he spilled his beans.
And what did he care about more? So I don't know.
Exactly.
Probably more.
And it's just the fact that you guys are so young. Like, there's that appeal of like child acting, you know, where y'all are just committed so well to the roles.
That's the shot right there. That's the shot.
Yeah.
The one chip.
And then the tilt up. And again, it's implementing simple camera moves. I think for me, it's just keeping it simple. And I think it's just that's the thing too. Like as Quinn said, I said this before. If you love film enough, if you're passionate about film enough, you can't help but make a great film.
Can't help it.
Like this, at least an entertaining one. So that's all I have to say about it. I mean, again, I made this years ago, not knowing a lick about like the actual terms, but because I loved making film, I thought this was entertaining.
I think there's a lot of good takeaways from this one. One is it's a funny appeal that the aspect ratio, white. I don't know. We didn't know anything.
Yeah.
We knew nothing going in, and the fact that you're able to pull out different types of shots, knowing nothing. If you had known screen direction, I think you would have taken it to a whole other level. But for the most part, we stayed on the same side on the inside of the house for the most part.
And then also knowing the ending, if we knew what the ending would be, because I feel like it would have been, certain shots would help to set up endings. You know what I mean? Like if I had done that kind of shot in the beginning, where it's like the tilt up of you in the store with all your things, and then at the end it's you with nothing and the same thing tilt up. You know what I mean? At the beginning would have been that shot, and then just to kind of bookend it. You know what I mean? So like in the beginning, well, of course in the beginning. You're I'm fighting you, but like here, yeah, like there, it could have been that.
That's a clean shot. That's
it's all really you guys, to be honest. But then also the shot too, right, where
you can see yourself right there. Look, you're in position. You're ready to make a play.
And also too, I'm filming it from that angle because the main thing to focus on is your reaction to you getting hit. It's all clear. Again, I'm not. I didn't intend this, but when you look at it, that's the reason why I set it up that way. Cause look, just your reaction and you passing out.
It's good composition. You got the foreground, the background, over the shoulder.
Because I could have filmed it from Michael Lee's perspective, right, showing Michael Lee, but then it wouldn't show your reaction. And then there.
Look at that! Oh my God!
Oh, there you go. Look, see, like you've been taken over.
It's down, and then look what entered the screen. That's him asserting his dominance.
Yeah.
At that point in time.
Yeah.
Then he pan up to another dude. A lot of times, what young people would do that don't really know much, they do shot by shot. They would have done one shot of the beans down, then another shot of putting the cane, and it could have worked. But you did certain levels from the side, kind of like you boxed in front, closed off to the people.
And then also,
top,
and then from there, tilting up to make you look smaller. Again, I didn't know this, but looking back, it was just I acted more on intuition.
And I think the feeling and intuition carried us for the most part.
And then there, you insert shot, and then you close-up shot, and then tilting up. I don't know. I guess it's for me, it was just one of those things where, like, we could just do that. Because I could have easily cut, but here it's a lot clearer to show you with the close-up. It starts with you in a close-up, and then it ends with Michael. Now he's the one on the floor.
I'm thinking that the way these shots are going are really, really, we didn't know, or you didn't know what the basic root purpose of it was, but you understood the way it made the story feel subconsciously. And thinking back, I think that's one of the few talents that a lot of people are blessed to have, because you understand like how certain shots made you feel and how they make people feel and what it reveals. Because if you put this on a 4K camera and you make a nice film, maybe 8K film, with these same shot movements and motions within the camera, it's the same meaning. It would just be more polished. Like,
you don't need a fancy camera. All you need to know is just how to tell a story that you want to tell. You know, despite us not having a script, we just wanted to have fun. I feel like that really lends itself. Because if you're doing this as a chore. See, like that.
This shot's like a constipation. He has to take a dump. A little angled.
Yeah. And also, too, it's just rhythm, too. It's like, that was a close-up. That's a wide... This is a medium shot.
Tracking.
And then it becomes a wide shot.
This character fell way too much.
Yeah, that's the one thing I would say.
Now
is
I
that-
understand why mom was always yelling, "Why you always on the ground?" I'm like, bro, it's not that big a deal. I'd
that-
fall down all the
this
time
was
just to fall down.
this was a requirement, to be honest.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I'll just fall down just cause I was alive as a kid. I would just
Mhm.
fall on the ground because it was fun.
And you were young too. I mean, it's not a big deal.
Yeah, I don't fall on the ground as much anymore.
But I really like this ending sequence. I kept the screen direction because it just made sense, you know. But at the same time, I didn't know. But I don't want to drag it too long. I feel like I hit all the main points. Of course, this is when I was younger, so of course there's gonna be issues with it, you know. But at the end of the day, this was me like kind of exercising my muscles, you know. So one film may seem really difficult for you at the beginning. It's like the first project you're gonna do, really difficult because it's like a workout. You know, you're trying to put the reps in, but you have to lift a lighter weight. The more you do it, the heavier weight you can lift. That means the more you're able to do as a filmmaker, right? Where you didn't think about certain shots in the beginning, but then later on, you're working on projects where you're like, whoa, I wouldn't be able to do this back then. You know what I mean? And that's how filmmakers get better, is by doing short films, by doing other films, like the Safdie brothers, the guys who did Good Time and Uncut Gems, the movie with Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
They had Uncut Gems written a long time ago, but they felt like they weren't ready yet, so they did Good Life as a way of exercising their muscles to then do Good Time. This is what they said, and I thought that was a really good analogy. It's exercising the mental muscles, right? So the more films you did as a documentarian, the better you got.
The second one was way better than the first in terms of quality. Story, obviously, different
It
story,
was
but
different,
but the quality is always better the second
Yeah.
time around if you really did put in the work.
yeah.
I think we overanalyzed this and we broke it down very well. It's a lot of good.
Yeah.
It's a lot of ugly, but the ugly is just because we had no experience.
Yeah,
All the good was
exactly.
just raw feeling that we were able to pull out of the film. I think it's great.
So
It's
yeah,
a blessing to have.
yeah. I really enjoyed watching this, and I can't wait to watch part 3.
I can't imagine seeing this in 50 years. That's gonna be hilarious.
That's
gonna
gonna be
crazy.
that's gonna be so good.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Locked in. I think we're getting ready to about sign off from this Baltazar Brothers podcast, 2020. You want to take it out? Take it away, Miguel. Take it away.
All right, man. So yeah, thank you guys again for tuning in. We really appreciate it. We really appreciate the love that you guys have given us with these past couple of videos. Yeah, we're still up and coming, but we appreciate the new subscribers that are coming in.
Hell yeah.
We're all about just inspiring the community, and hopefully cultivating new talent. So yeah, like as always, like, comment, and subscribe to our videos. Share it with anybody that you feel would benefit from this. And until next time.